So we now look at impacts of vision. I have about 7 of them here, and then we run through them. And then if we still have time, we look at sources of vision. Impact of vision. How does vision affect you? How does vision affect you in any area of your life? How does vision? What are the impacts of vision? Number 1, we have in this place, vision gives you direction. Vision shows you direction, the way to go. You know that somebody that is going to Enugu, and that is the vision. The vision is going to Enugu. You can't start taking the way to Lagos. Is somebody getting what I'm saying? You can't be going to that way of Lagos when you know that your target is Enugu. Somebody that is going to Owerri cannot take the way of Enugu. No, he can't. No matter how speedy you are, you can't arrive at the destination. Is somebody getting me? That's why we said there must be focus and there must be vision for speed to have meaning. If not, speed will be useless. Is somebody getting what I'm saying? So vision gives you direction. I'm going to Enugu. Then what is the direction? What is the way? What is the way? And you are going in that direction. And it's when you go in that direction that you arrive. If you are confused at any point, as long as you know where you are going, you can ask a question. You can ask a question and say, how can I get? Which road do I take? I'm going to so place. And the person will say, follow this way. So vision gives direction. And in finding direction, sometimes direction may even come from the person that you are greater, stronger, wiser than. Somebody said, when you come to a city which you don't know, the smallest child there becomes your leader. The smallest child there that knows the way becomes what? Your leader. No matter whatever you know, the money you have or whatever. You come to a city that you don't know, you don't know any, but there is a child there, doesn't have money, doesn't even dress well or whatever, but he knows the road. Who will you follow? Follow the person that knows the road. So that is it. That is it. Vision gives you direction. Number 2, vision fuels motion. Vision fuels motion. It makes you to move. People that have vision don't remain static. They always want to move. If you look at that Genesis where we read, when after God spoke to Moses, Abraham, the next thing is they started going. In Genesis chapter 1, Genesis chapter 12, reading from verse 1. Genesis chapter 12, reading from verse 1. Now the Lord, okay, we have read all these things. Go to verse 2. Go to verse 2. He says, I will make of thee a great nation, and I will bless thee and make thy name great, and thou shalt be a blessing. Verse 3. God was telling him what? I will bless them that bless thee, and curse him that curseth thee, and in thee shall all the families of the earth be blessed. The next thing, verse 4. And Abram departed as the Lord has spoken unto him. So maybe he was settling down before, but when God gave him that vision, the next thing was to move. So vision fuels motion. It makes you to move. When you see people feel too much relaxed, it's because of lack of vision. When a person wakes up in the morning and he doesn't have anywhere to go, you will see him moving from one room to another. One on television, reading phones and whatever, and he may do that because he has nowhere to go. But once you know, as a businessman, as a student or whatever, you are going somewhere. Once you wake up, you are already preparing for. So vision fuels what? Motion. It makes you